nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. This is The Grand Budapest Hotel, a movie of which I have absolutely zero information about going in. I don't know a thing about it. I don't know who's in it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know the tone. I don't know the story. I know zero things about this movie, and honestly, that's the way I like it. I love going into a movie with complete blank canvas on expectations. So I'm here for this purely for that fact. And this was voted in by Patreon on the monthly movie poll for this month. So I guess we're going to think of what we're going to do for the next month. And it won by quite a lot as well. The next closest was The Batman, which I definitely also want to watch. But this movie is out of left field for me completely. And if you want to partake in the monthly movie poll, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can do that. You can also get early access and full-length reactions to some things and all sorts of stuff on there. There will be a full-length version of this reaction on there. It's the kind where you have to have your own version and then you watch alongside, you know the one. It's that one. So wild speculations on this. The Grand Budapest Hotel has some kind of like underground fight pit that the owner of the motel, hotel, whatever it is, he runs it, and then the people who work there, their job is to get all of the guests drunk and then make them argue so that they fight. And then they find the best fighters, and then they take them to the owner of the hotel, and he gets to sit upon his throne watching them throw hands. It's a family movie, I believe. Are we going to see a Nintendo Power Glove in this movie? That'd be sweet. And I'm crossing my fingers that we get a Lucha Libre match during this movie at some point as well. That's my hopes and dreams going into this movie, but let's see what hopes and dreams I didn't realize I had. The farthest eastern boundary of European continent, former Republic of Zubralka, once the seat of an empire. Oh, this author is a national treasure. He wrote a book called The Grand Budapest Hotel.
These stories will continue to... Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it! Were described to me exactly as I present them here, and in a wholly unexpected way.
Okay. Tell me this story, good chap.
A picturesque, elaborate, and once widely celebrated establishment. I expect some of you will know it.
Never heard of it.
Beyond the polite nods we exchanged as we passed in the Palm Court and the Arabian Baths, and on board the Colonnade funicular.
Whoa, what is that?
It seemed, and without exception.
Okay. So it's just a bunch of randos living in a hotel, kind of staying out of each other's way, and the hotel's gonna get knocked down?
That's Mr. Mustafa himself. He arrived early this morning.
This name will no doubt be familiar to the more seasoned persons among you.
I'm not seasoned. I don't know who Mr. Mustafa is.
Mr. Zero Mustafa was, at one time, the richest man in Zubrovka.
Oh, okay.
The owner of the Grand Budapest.
Oh, okay.
He occupied a servant's quarters. At that moment, the curtain rose on a parenthetical domestic drama, which required the immediate and complete attention of Monsieur Jean.
Okay, what the fuck? This is weird.
I know and admire your wonderful work.
Thank you, Mr. Mustafa. Zero, if we're on first name basis, maybe?
But I love it all just the same. This enchanting old ruin.
How did you come to buy it, if I may ask? The Grand Budapest.
I'm about to go with a story within a story within a story.
And it will be my pleasure, and indeed my privilege, to tell you my story. Such as it is.
Go on.
The beloved original concierge of the Grand Budapest. It begins, of course, with
M. Gustav, Part 1. Okay. Is this going to be like Inception, where we just keep getting deeper into, like, a story, and then we go back to reality and we realize that we don't know who we are anymore? Is there a fight pit?
Bring the tray to the table. Right there. Have those been brushed and blocked? Of course, Mr. Pack them in the hat boxes.
I'm already finding the timeline of this movie really, really hard to, like, just keep my brain in the right mode for.
You've nothing to fear. You're always anxious before you travel. I admit you appear to be suffering a more acute attack on this occasion, but truly and honestly, oh dear God, what have you done to your fingernails?
I beg your pardon?
This diabolical varnish, the colour is completely wrong.
Oh, really? Don't you like it?
It's not that I don't like it. I am physically repulsed.
What is going... That one... Okay. That's a weird dynamic.
Remember, I'm always with you.
I love you.
I love you. Abfahren!
How are you playing her, man?
She was shaking like a shitting dog.
Truly.
Who are you?
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
That's Zero?
Experience.
Hotel Kinski, kitchen boy, 6 months. Hotel Berlitz, mop and broom boy, 3 months. Before that, I was a skillet scrubber.
Experience, Zero.
Thank you again.
Come on.
Will that fail, Frau Liebling?
What on earth is this?
Not now. Family?
Zero.
Zero.
Oh.
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir. It's an institution.
Very good.
Yeah, okay, so what? He's got a bit of an ego. Very proud of his hotel.
Well, I suppose you'd have to start somewhere. I mean, you could have...
Go light the goddamn candle.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I kind of am starting to vibe with this guy's annoyed energy.
Our guests know their deepest secrets, some of which are frankly rather unseemly, will go with us to our graves. So keep your mouth shut, Zero.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I think Zero is doing a good job.
Insecure, vain, superficial, blonde, needy.
Wow, okay, so he really has a type.
I work 6 days each week, plus a half-day Sunday.
So this is why he stays in the servants' quarters. That's his room. Oh my god, I thought that moustache looked suspicious.
His own dinner he took alone in his room.
Wow, what a crazy routine to have.
Each month, his emissary, known as Deputy Kovacs, arrived to review the books.
Yeah, Jeff. Jeff.
This was also when I met Agatha.
Hello, Agatha.
But we won't discuss that.
Ah, come on, dish the dirt about Agatha. Oh, part 2, Madam CVDUT? CVDUT? Alright, let's go. What's going on, Zero? What are you freaking out about? Oh!
Juve 26 in an ice bucket with 2 glasses so we don't have to drink the cat piss they serve on the dining car.
Yeah.
She was dynamite in the sack, by the way.
Okay.
She was 84, Mr.
Yeah,
Gustav.
what the fuck?
I've had older. When you're young, it's all fillet steak, but as the years go by, you have to move on to the cheaper cuts, which is fine with me because I like those. More flavorful, or so they say.
I don't know about that one, man. I feel like you could probably... You're the leader of the Grand Budapest Motel. I feel like you could swoon any woman if you put a bit of effort in. Oh, shit.
What's the F stand for, Fritz? France.
France.
I knew it!
Okay, being a bit charismatic, that's fine.
Come outside, please.
Oh, this isn't good.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
Thank you for standing up for me. Gustav?
You filthy goddamn pockmarked fascist assholes!
Take your hands off my lobby boy!
What a phrase. Take your hands off my lobby boy.
My name is Henkels. I'm the son of Dr. and Mrs. Wolfgang Henkels Burgersdorfer.
Okay, what's with the accent there, Henkels?
Release them.
So is this a hiding in plain sight, or is he just an American that's been embraced?
My men and I apologize for disturbing you.
I beg your pardon, sir.
I've got questions about that whole situation there. Gustav, I've got a lot of questions about you, my friend. Wow, some amazing set or locations that they're shooting this in.
I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some. Honestly, you look better than you have in years. You look like you're alive.
Come on, man.
A glass of chilled water with no ice, please.
Oui, Monsieur Gustave.
Why was he asking for a glass of water?
Service corridor and into the butler's pantry. A moment later,
It was to drink, right? I'm not even going to speculate on what I'm thinking.
I've never forgotten the look on that man's face.
What the devil is going on?
I myself had never set foot inside a...
He didn't drink it.
Uncles, nephews, cousins, in-laws of increasingly tenuous connection.
Oh, they all want a little bit of the cheddar.
Amendments, notations, corrections, and letters of wishes executed during these subsequent decades.
Whoa. Not very good at making up her mind, I see.
Family, as shown in the list of recipients, which I will elucidate in due course.
Jeff Goldblum is the man, isn't he?
Which, as prescribed by law, I will read to you now.
What is this?
This document has not yet been confirmed by the presiding magistrate, so I ask that all parties be patient and refrain from comment until such time as our investigations can be completed.
Well, why are you bringing it up already then?
To my esteemed friend, who comforted me in my later years and brought sunshine into the life of an old woman who thought that she would...
Oh, no.
The painting known as Boy with Apple.
Wow.
By Johannes van Huytel.
I can't believe it.
The younger.
What?
Which gave us both so much pleasure.
The Van Hoyt? Tax-free?
Who's Gustav H?
Okay. Alright, what's with this painting?
This man is an intruder in my home.
It's not yours yet, Dmitri. Only when probate is granted and the deed of entitlement is
You're not getting Boy with Apple, you goddamn little...
Ooh.
He's a ruthless adventurer and a con artist who preys on mentally feeble, sick old ladies.
Oh, that's kind of true, though. Well, that's definitely true. Pat Riley's making some points here. Yo, easy. Hey! Oh! Green Goblin gets the last look.
Where's Celine? What? She's dead. We're reading her will.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, Christ, we're going to be reading that old man's will next. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
This is Van Huytel's exquisite portrayal of a beautiful boy on the cusp of manhood. Blonde, smooth, skin as white as that milk, of impeccable provenance. One of the last in private hands, and unquestionably the best.
This is what everyone's excited about? I don't know if that's a real painting and it is really priceless. I don't think it is. Oh, we taking it? You're a good lobby boy, Zero. You knew exactly what he needed. Here, sir, take this stool so we can steal this painting. Now, you got a jetpack or something, Zero? Oh. Christ. Oh, okay. We got a secret letter now as well. Alright, well, they made it out there with the painting.
Write me tomorrow. Nutspan Station.
Oh, that guy's gonna die. There is no tomorrow for that dude in the egg-coloured suit.
See the resemblance?
Not really.
Let's make a solemn blood pact. We'll contact the black market and liquidate Boy with Apple by the end of the week.
Why does that have to be a blood pact? What the fuck?
1.5% of the net sales price.
1.5.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Along with whatever we haven't already spent on whores and whiskey. This is our sacred bond. I'll draw it up right now.
Alright. Don't do this, Zero. I don't know. This seems a little bit sudden.
Have you ever been questioned by the authorities?
Yes, on one occasion.
What?
I was arrested and tortured by the rebel militia.
Christ. Oh, no.
How may we serve you, gentlemen?
Or is this a good thing?
Inspector Henkel.
By order of the Commissioner of Police, Subroca Province, I hereby place you under arrest for the murder of Madame Celine Villeneuve de Goff.
Murder? What are you talking about?
And you think I did it?
Gustav, why did you make yourself look so guilty right here? Part 3, Checkpoint 19, Criminal Intermittent Camp. Oh my god. Oh, this is not going well for you, is it, man?
Dreadfuls is that when you find yourself in a place like this, you must never be a candy ass. You've got to prove yourself from day one.
Oh, Gustav.
He's actually become a dear friend.
Fair enough.
Monsieur Gustave was not observed on the premises again until, of course, 24 hours later. The identity of his accuser...
I don't know about this. This sounds like bullshit. He wasn't there.
His whereabouts are currently unknown, but he's being sought and pursued by the relevant authorities.
Who is he?
Oh, it's you, buddy. Oh, Serge.
You have an alibi?
Of course, but she's married to the Duke of Westphalia. I can't allow her.
Oh, that's a hell of an alibi.
I need to find him right away for his own safety and everybody else's. If he shows up...
Yes, sir?
Tell him Jopling says, come home.
God damn it, Willem. You are so unsettling. You be rocking up in the middle of the night saying that shit to people.
Until I walk amongst you again as a free man, the Grand Budapest remains in your hands, as does its impeccable reputation.
I'm still so proud of that hotel.
Should I discover a lapse of any variety during my absence, I promise swift and merciless justice will descend upon you.
Then there's a poem, but we might want to go ahead and start in the soup since it's 46 stanzas. A moist black ash dampens the filth.
I never trusted that butler. He's too honest.
Too honest? That's a weird thing to say about him.
You with a very large scar on your face?
Oh, I see. Now he wants to kill you. Whoa.
Good day.
Making friends?
Mendels again.
Precisely. Who's got the throat slitter?
They all share this one tiny thing. Can they not pack it in a bit more?
We think you're a real straight fellow.
Well, I've never been accused of that before, but I appreciate the sentiment.
You're one of us now.
What a lovely thing to say.
Okay. Bit of protection, but what does this come with?
Dating from the time of the original rock fortification, way back in the Middle Ages. Now, nobody's saying it's a stroll down
You're going to break out a prehistoric sewer system?
Very good. You've got a wonderful line, Ludwig. This shows great artistic promise. Question. How do you intend to penetrate this?
Need digging tools, which have proven hard to come by in this flop house.
Ooh, man, they got a whole plan figured out.
It's only that I don't know how to proceed.
He was crying.
Oh, is this where he dies?
Even at the thought of her name, I'm unable to control my emotions.
F. Murray Abraham. Finally, I realize who that is.
On our third formal rendezvous, I had asked for her hand in marriage, and she had agreed.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
All right. She was ready.
Thank you.
It's a book.
I see.
Romantic Poetry, Volume 1.
Oh, wait. She was the girl at the very beginning leaving the thing on Old Mate's grave thing. You know what I mean?
With respect, adoration, admiration, kisses, gratitude, best wishes, and love. From Z to A.
Oh, Z to A. That's very sweet.
She's charming. She's so charming.
During which he presented Agatha with a porcelain pendant.
So wait, he escaped?
She was also very brave. I believe she was born that way.
All right, Agatha, you got some balls. Wow, really?
I suggest that we immediately bring this matter to the attention of the municipal inspector so that there can be absolutely no question of impropriety at any future date.
Can I ask you a question, Vilmos?
Yes, Dimitri?
Who are you working for?
Beg your pardon?
Who are you working for?
Oh, and the paranoia, the greed, the insanity kicks off.
Wrap it up and don't make waves. Agreed?
Yeah, what the hell?
The rule of law. Not agreed.
Dimitri, you guilty-looking motherfucker, what are you doing? Whoa.
Did you just throw my cat out the window?
Yeah. Oh my god!
It's very valuable, maybe 5 million Klubecks, in fact. I don't know if anyone's even noticed it's missing it, but if something should happen to me and Mr. Gustav...
You steal art?
Steal current text, no. Stole, yes.
Yes, Herr Mendel.
Hide this.
No.
Okay, but take it anyway.
Zero! Alright, where's Dimitri? Or, probably more likely, Green Goblin. Where is he? I see you. That's his cat, isn't it? This is intense right here. Who is changing that sign? A lobby boy, I'm guessing? We just can't see him? Why did you go into this room, Goldblum? Oh! Alright, Mr. Sneaky Socks Man. Might be part vampire, I don't know. Good plan, lads? Dumb waiter? What is that? Oh god. That's a big ladder. The comedy is gonna be real on this, I'm sure. God! 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 What? What? Oh, that's the big boy.
Thank you, you sweet, kind man.
Yeah, well done. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That is a crazy, crazy escape. No. Don't let it go, don't let it go. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
Oh. The throat slitter is gonna... Whoa. Well, that's what you get for having illegal gambling games, you assholes.
Wolf Ludwig, this is the Divine Zero. Gunther was slain in the catacombs. Well, boy.
Oh, rest in peace, Gunther.
Hold. No time to gab. Take care of yourself, Mr. Gustav. Good luck, kid.
No, when done properly, they are perfectly convincing. But I take your point, so be it. Give me a few squirts of lead panache, please, will you?
Come on, Zero. What is this? This is not like you.
Axelim al-Jabat.
Precisely. I suppose this is to be expected back in Axelim al-Jabat, where one's prized possessions are a stack of filthy carpets.
Whoa. Where did this come from? He's had a long night. It's fine.
In a refined, highly cultivated society that, quite frankly, could have gotten along very well without you.
That's really mean, man.
Well, you see, my father was murdered, and the rest of my family were executed by firing squad. Truly.
Well, I suppose I better take back everything I just said.
Yeah, right?
Not your fault, Mr. Gustav. You were just upset I forgot to
Don't make excuses for me.
Look at these two. Back on the same track.
How's our darling Agatha?
Oh, hot and cold.
Instead, I returned day by day entranced. Though vinegar did brine my heart, never
Very good. I'm going to stop you there because the alarm has sounded.
I want roadblocks at every junction for 50 kilometers. Who are you?
Oh, what are you doing there?
Are you aware of the murder of Deputy Vilmos Kovacs on the 23rd of October?
Yeah, are you?
His body was found stuffed in a sarcophagus behind a storage room in the Kunstmuseum late last night.
Oh.
Mendos.
Oh, really? God damn it. Do you guys not clean up your prison every now and then? Shit.
Exactly. Listen, Ivan, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're in a bit of a bind. This is an official request. I'm formally calling upon the special services of...
The Society of the Crossed Keys? They're going to help us out here?
Stuff. Right. Stand by.
Bill Murray. Let's go.
Higher! God damn it! Higher! Take over.
Monsieur Georges.
Higher!
Get me Monsieur Robin at L'Hotel Côte du Cap, please.
So this is like all the concierges across the world all forming a net of some kind? Metaphorically speaking? Oh my god. Take over CPR.
Joplin, ruthless, cold-blooded savages. Gustav H. at large. What else?
Zero. Confused.
Get in!
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
They only had the half ounce.
I didn't realize this web of concierges was so powerful.
Through postage stamp.
25. Yes. Bless you. Please.
I just wanted to offer the tip. I kind of like that. Wait, does that mean it's up for auction? They only just realized it's gone?
May I officiate, by the way? The ceremony?
The wedding, wow.
She admires you as well, Mr. Gustav.
Does she?
Very much.
That's a good sign, you know. It means she gets it. That's important.
Gustav is so interesting. He's so impersonal and so deeply personal, always at the same time. Are you leaving? What? That's her, isn't it?
Where's the basket?
Could have done that a bit faster for us. Wait, was that her? Yeah, what is going on with that bike there? Defoe.
They de panache.
God damn it. Oh, come on. Oh. Jesus Christ. Screw that.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the
Yes, damn it!
Confess.
I'm innocent.
No, no.
Forgive me, monsieur.
Hello, Serge.
And now they murdered my only family.
No. Who'd they kill this time?
My dear sister.
The girl with the clubfoot?
Yes.
Oh, that's whose head it was. That we saw for like 1 second.
It only in the event of her death by murder.
A second will?
Right.
Oh, this is that document Goldblum was referring to.
However,
Uh-huh.
I pulled a copy.
A second copy of the second will?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounds sus.
Serge, this has been a complete fucking nightmare. Just tell us what the fuck is going on!
Yeah, I agree. Are you kidding me? That was a little bit cheesy, but there's a certain level of cheese throughout this whole movie that I'm kind of detecting, so... Oh my god, speaking of cheese, let's have a snow chase. Christ, how fast is he going? Whew. How do physics work in this universe again? Somebody... Alright, this is a book, I guess. And old mate did at the beginning specify, like, this is exactly how it happened. And now we're on a bobsled course? What the fuck is going on here? Why is the narrator playing fast and loose with what happened? And how did his motorbike get there? Wow. No words spoken, just...
Methinks me breathes, me lost, me fears, said he.
Hey!
Well done, Zero!
Fucking Zero! Bam!
Not attempt to flee.
What do you think?
I don't know, I'd rather...
Yeah, let's flee.
A moment of silence in memoriam of a devoted servant killed violently during the conduct
No
of...
time! Get going. The second copy of the second will. That alone sounds very problematic and suspicious. Why was Bill Murray in this for like 2 seconds?
Compliments of Herr Mendel for the executive staff.
General Stieglitz requests a garden view sitting room with an extra rollaway. Let's put him in the Duke Leopold suite.
My God. Yeah, good work, Agatha. I was a bit worried about her for a while there.
I'd rather not bear witness to such blasphemy.
Me neither.
The Grand Budapest has become a troops' barracks. I shall never cross its threshold.
Oh my God, that was the Grand... Oh, of course it is, yeah.
Good evening, Mr. de Gofflin Taxis. I'm Monsieur Chuck.
Monsieur Chuck?
General von Schrecker asked me personally to make... I beg your pardon.
You think that girl's got my legs? Excuse me.
Oh, Agatha, Jesus Christ, get out of there. Pat Riley's coming for you.
Compliments of Herr Mendel.
Otto, sir. The new lobby boy?
Well, you haven't been trained properly, Otto. Lobby boy never provides information of that kind. You're a stone wall, understood?
Why do I feel like it's not the real painting? What a visual. What did you think was gonna happen, man?
I'm gonna blast your candy ass once and for all right now.
That dialogue sounds very contemporary. Whoa! Oh my God. So it just breaks out into a random firefight?
That's Dmitry Degov from Taxis. He's responsible for the killing of Deputy Kovacs, Sergex, and his club for disses.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot happening in this little exchange. Oh, Jesus.
Here it comes!
That's right, there's that. Oh, that's the second will! We need the painting. Serge put it in the back of the painting.
Something's on the back of the car!
Good work, man. Wait.
She left everything to Monsieur Gustave, of course.
Oh.
The mansion, known as Schloss Lutz.
Knew her intimately.
The factories, which produce...
Why do I feel like Gustave still might have been a little bit responsible for that? Not her dying, but like her will, or I don't know. He was a bit shysty at the start.
He was the same as his disciples. Insecure, vain, superficial, blonde, needy.
Fair call.
He was even rich.
Yeah, I guess he was.
She and our infant son would be killed 2 years later by the Prussian grippe. An absurd little disease. Today we treat it in a single week, but in those days, many millions died.
Yeah, okay, I see why you don't want to talk about Agatha much.
I was perhaps for a time considered the best lobby boy we had ever had at the Grand Budapest.
Yeah, you did start as a lobby boy. And why is this in black and white now?
Two radiant celestial brothers united for an instant as they crossed the stratosphere of our starry window.
That was
One
good.
from the east and one from the west.
And that was also a good line as well. Fuck.
Why are we stopping at a barley field again?
Oh god, here we go.
That's a migratory visa with stage 3 worker status, darling. Read this.
He's still using that?
You lay a finger on this man, I'll see you dishonorably discharged, locked up in the stockade, and hanged by sundown.
Whoa, okay.
You filthy goddamn football racist asshole!
What, and now here we go again? Enjoy your Mendels.
What happened in the end?
In the end, they shot him. So it all went to me.
Yeah, that's right, he was the sole heir.
We went to collect the keys to our rooms, and Monsieur Jean had abandoned his post.
There it is.
Zero Mustafa had traded a great and important fortune in exchange for one costly, unprofitable, doomed hotel.
That's why it's like struggling in the off-season and stuff like that so bad.
The hotel I keep for Agatha.
Oh, okay.
But I will say, he certainly sustained the illusion with a marvelous grace.
I did not return to Europe for many years.
Until? Did you show up again eventually?
But I never managed to see it again.
Oh, that's right. This is the actual author. Ooh. Wow, the timeline-y stuff in that really screwed me up. Like, I was able to follow the majority of everything, but that very last bit where it jumped back and there was the girl with the book and then was narrated by the other guy. It's hard to remember who was what. Okay, I feel like that's a movie that, honestly, on my first watch through, I'm sure there was a lot that didn't hit. I was a little bit, not confused, but like it took me a while to realize that it seemed to be set in this fictional world. I'm guessing it was fictional. Yeah, Zubrovka was a fictional place, and it looked like it was a fictional telling of, like, you know, the Nazis and stuff as well. So I kind of picked up on that, but it did take a little while for me to be like, alright, I'm waiting for something that I recognize to come out, and that didn't really come. So I do think if I watched this movie again, I'd probably have a much bigger appreciation for it, because, yeah, not what I was expecting at all. I mean, honestly, what my real prediction was Hotel. Was like, I thought it was going to be like, at the beginning when they're like, hey, we're just a bunch of randoms, they're living in this hotel that don't really talk to each other. I thought that was going to be like the story, and it was going to be about this, you know, hodgepodge group of misfits that, you know, become friends unexpectedly, and nope, we went down a whole different path. I mean, the story was a nice one. I really liked Zero and Monsieur Gustave. I think they probably carried the movie. It was a very peculiar plot. Again, the story being told within a story that ended up being told within another story. That didn't take me out of it too much, but when we jumped back and forth at the beginning and the end, it was a little bit jarring for me personally. But the overall plot was pretty straightforward. There's that secret second will, and, you know, the family is trying to get it, and it's kind of a, you know, story of being on the run and a bit of an escape story, like evading the authorities and stuff, which, again, not where I thought this was going to go. Let's talk about the cast, because we've got Ralph Fiennes. So that's Voldemort, isn't it? That's my old mate Voldy. Yeah, I see you there. He was great. He, like I say, him in particular definitely carried this movie. Just his charisma and the dialogue that they had him saying just hit really well. I will say just quickly, though, the really elaborate, long dialogue, a lot of that stuff lost me as well. That's what I mean. Second watch, I'll probably pick up on a lot that I missed the first time. Tony Revolori, I think I saw that it was introducing him. So I just know him as Flash from the Spider-Man movies, and he was great in this as well. Like, he had a very understated performance, but it was perfect when you put him with Ralph Fiennes, especially at the very beginning. Like I say, I almost feel like these characters are so exciting. I kind of wanted this to be a story about the hotel more so than Gustave and Zero. I can't believe Tilda Swinton was Madame D. That is absolutely insane. I did not pick that at all. Edward Norton as Henkels, again, that's like all this very German Nazi-ish kind of like, presentation they've got. Shameless American accent. I don't know what that was all about. I think Willem Dafoe's character was a little bit one-dimensional, don't you think? He was just evil. He was just straight up evil, and he wanted to do evil things because he's evil. And Adrian Brody, who played Dimitri, he did a fantastic job as well. I noticed him, and I would have put some graphic up during the movie. I hope I did. I know him from the TV show Winning Time, where he plays an NBA coach, a real-life NBA coach called Pat Riley, and he's great. I love him. I think I'm a fan of his after watching Winning Time, so it was good to see him show up in this. F. Murray Abraham as Zero. He was great. I was hearing his voice. I'm like, who is that? Why do I know this man? He was great in a show on Apple TV called Mythic Quest. It might look like it's a bit of a, maybe even like sophomoric comedy, but there's actually quite a lot of really sweet sentiment in that show, and F. Murray Abraham's character is always funny in that. So if you haven't seen that and you like the man, definitely give it a watch, because he's great. Jeff Goldblum was pretty good in this. I like, because he has that very theatrical kind of appearance, and I feel like a lot of the way the movie was shot and told was supposed to look like unrealistically theatrical in a tiny bit of a way, and Goldblum was great at that because he has that kind of gravitas to his voice even on, a regular kind of line. So I really liked him in this movie. There's so many other big names in this. Jude Law, Harvey Keitel, Tom Wilkinson. So this movie had an absolutely stacked cast, and there was a really nice focus on just the setting and the cinematography and like the visual aspect of it. Some movies can get a little bit too arty with that, but this was set in such a unique environment that's so easy to turn into something that looks, like more artistic and symmetrical than it does look like a piece of reality, if that makes any sense. So I appreciated what they did with all of that. The story was a bit out there. Maybe like not having a clear, overly informed understanding of like World War II and all that kind of era. I know a bit about it. I'm not like totally ignorant, but some people really know everything about that. I don't. Maybe I would have picked up more had I been a bit more caught up on history. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want a full-length reaction. Subscribe here on YouTube for more videos in the future. Thank you, Patreon, everybody. All these names that you've been seeing over here, they're Patreons that support the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks again, and as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.